I, Sir Peter Norramby, resident of Sodor Island, do hereby make this my last will and testament. Any books and various journals I leave to my oldest son Richard Norramby, and finally, my lovely estate and anything within it, bearing what I have mentioned previously, I leave to my youngest son Robert Norramby. I hope Richard isn't bothered by this profound decision. Lord knows what the consequences could be, but I know Robert will take good care of it.
You're doing great. This engine almost looks good as new. Thank you, William. You're welcome. But one thing, the brakes on engines are usually located right here. I see. It's a very crucial part. Engines wouldn't be able to stop in the right spot if they weren't there. Well, of course. Alright guys, we need to search for any clues or evidence that can help assist in getting the Earl's estate back. There you guys are. Stephen, just the engine we're looking for. We were just about to investigate for any clues that might help prove Sir Robert's innocence. Do you think you could help? I can certainly try. Richard cannot be allowed to get away with this. Where do we start? Anywhere. Any little piece of evidence could help. We'll meet back up at the yards to discuss if we found anything. Oh, hello, Stephen. What brings you here? I'm here to clear the Earl's name. Why? What's going on? His long-lost brother has made Robert out to be a fraud and has successfully fooled everyone into believing him. Oh my. Well, if you need someone to vouch for the Earl, you might want to talk to Duke. Old Grandpuff might know a thing or two about him. I'll see if I can find him. Thanks for your help. Not a problem. Good luck in clearing the Earl. What are you doing here, Stephen? I was wondering if any of you knew anything about the Earl. Of course we do. He's the one who came back to Sodor after a long time to restore Ulstead Castle. I heard it was completed recently. The celebration must have been wonderful. Well, not quite. What do you mean? Ulstead Castle was restored, yes, but just as it was about to open, the Earl's brother took the castle away. Well, that should be a non-problem. The Earl is a very reputable man. That's not what his brother thinks, and he successfully tricked the public into thinking the Earl is a fraud. Do any of you possibly know something that could prove the Earl is innocent? His Grace. Who said that? Me. Duke, do you know anything? Oh, please. Old Grandpuff has probably gone senile. Quiet, Falcon. You see what I mean? I said quiet, Sir Handel. What do you know about the Earl, Duke? The Earl was a great man. Often he would visit the Mid-Sodor and take many rides around the railway. He would always tell us of his plans of restoration. None of us knew what he meant back then, but I trusted that whatever he did would be great. He even tried to help when hard times came. I'll take Duke. Duke's 10,000 pounds. I've only got 1,000. Sorry, bud, but Duke ain't going anywhere for that price. You're out of luck. I'm sorry, Duke. I would love to take you with me. I would have had big plans for you. It's all right, Sir Robert. If it's any consolation, even I never thought I'd be worth more than 1,000 pounds. Don't worry, Duke. I promise I won't forget you. I waited years and years for the Earl to return, but he never did. Even though he didn't remember me, I trust that the Earl is still the man he always was. I know the Earl would never lie to someone like that. But he lied about remembering you. I have a feeling he didn't mean to lie. I'm sure I still hold a place in his heart somewhere. Whatever, Grandpuff. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone would take that story as reputable evidence. That's all right. I appreciate your help anyway, Duke. Hello, Thomas. Hey, Edward. I was wondering if you could help me. Certainly. What for? Paxton, Stephen, Stanley, and I are trying to prove the Earl's innocence. Do you possibly know anything about him? You've been on Sodor longer than most of us. Did the Earl possibly display anything that could prove he isn't a fraud? As far as I can recall, the Earl would only visit periodically. There's nothing specific I can really pinpoint that could give weight to proving the Earl's innocence. I'll tell you if I find something, though. Alright. I appreciate you trying to help. Not a problem. Did anyone find any more clues? Nothing on my end. Same here. Darn! Oh well, something will turn up eventually. Wait, where's Stephen? He was searching with us. We said to regroup here. Maybe he's taking a little longer than anticipated. Stephen, hold on a minute. Sailor John, what are you doing here? I have a plan to rescue Robert. What is it? John, why are you here? Busting you the hell out of here. You might want to stand back. Now, let's get out of here and get your estate back. All right, we're going in to put an end to Richard's tyranny. We'll be back. Oh, shoot. I best get back with the others. They've probably been wondering where I am. Huh? Why aren't... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no! Someone! Help me! Oh, I better save my steam. It could be a while before someone finds me. If at all. He knew too much, but now that he's out of the way, I've got bigger fish to fry. Something must be wrong. It's been hours and Stephen still hasn't returned. Something must have gone wrong. Maybe Richard had something to do with it. We've got to find him. Stephen! Stephen? 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 Stephen! 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 Stephen? Stephen! There's gotta be another way out of here, right? Come on, there's got to be something. Botheration! I've just gone in a circle. Well, I best save my steam anyway, in case someone does find me. Eventually. We've searched every inch of the island, and still there's no sign of Stephen. Maybe we should check down there. I don't think we've looked there. There's no way he's down there. That line has been disused for years. It's worth a shot, isn't it? I suppose. You can search there if you'd like. I'll go back to the castle. Please be down here. What are you doing here?
I just want to talk.
Don't even bother. You can't do anything now. You're not even real.
You must know I never wanted this to happen.
Well, what does it matter? You've always played the favoritism card when it came to Robert and I. You've been clear about that.
There was no ill will meant, Richard. I just wanted you to grow up to be the best you could be. I saw your potential.
If you truly saw my potential, then why didn't you give the estate to me? I tried so hard in life, played all my cards right, only for you to turn against me. You owed me the estate and you know it.
I never owed you anything, Richard. The only person who turned against this family was you. A true Norramby would have accepted who I passed down the estate to. You're letting your feelings cloud your mind. It's hurting you, I know.
What a hollow apology. You're just as ignorant as Robert at this point. True Norramby this and true Norramby that. I am rewriting history as it was intended to be.
But you made one mistake. You burned all the bridges when it came to family. We all cared for you, wanted to see you succeed. But you lost your way when you didn't get your way.
Shut up! Look, the will. Perfect. Now we can finally stop Richard. If Stephen isn't down here, then I don't know what we're going to do. Stanley? Is that you? Stephen, is that really you? Whistle to me. Oh, good thing I saved my steam. Stephen, thank goodness. This is the last place I thought you'd be. What happened? It was Richard. He put oil on the tracks, which made me crash down here. Oh, we had a feeling it might have been him. We? Are the others with you? Not quite. Thomas was with me, but he decided to go back to the castle. Quick! The others are waiting for us. Looks like someone wasn't enjoying their luxury suite. Perhaps you'd like to upgrade to solitary confinement at no extra cost? Oh, luxury suite indeed. You know I can't let you through here. But people must know the truth. They already do know the truth. It's Robert who was lying all those years. You're delusional, and you're spreading lies. Leave him be. He's clearly not in a stable mindset. And he was before? More so now. Something must have snapped in him. You leave this place. Stephen should be out there waiting. But what about you? What do I tell Stephen? Just tell him I have some unfinished business to take care of first. Trying to bring down the family name still, huh, Richard? You know me too well, brother. Let's discuss this like real men. Perhaps we could run the estate together, like we always wanted? You say together as if both of us will be making it out of this estate alive. I suppose I could engage in combat one last time. Just like old times, right? For you. Wait, Thomas? Where's Stephen? He's gone missing. It's a long story. Where's Sir Robert? He said he had some unfinished business to take care of. Here, let's go to Stanley. He was searching for Stephen near the abandoned mine. I wonder if he's found anything. Then let's go. Stanley, did you find Stephen? Yes, he's trapped in the mine. He needs our help. So how do we get him out? I would use my dynamite stash, but I used my last stick to free the Earl. We need someone with a shovel of some kind. A shovel? Aha! I know just who we could get. Thomas, where are you going? Who are you getting? Grrr. Jack, wake up! Thomas? What's going on? I need your help. You up for one more job at Ulstead? Certainly. I've got to get out of here and prove to these people that I'm innocent. If you live to tell the tale, that is. Struggling again, just like the old days, huh, Robert? That's what you think. Thomas, you're a genius. What are you talking about? Thomas has brought Jack. He's a front loader. He's going to dig you out. Come on, Jack. Dig away. You got it, Thomas. Come on out, brother. Come on out and fight, you coward. Look, I don't want to hurt you, Richard. That makes one of us. Don't worry, Stephen. You'll be free soon. Come on, take my hand. We can make things right, brother. Please. I'll see you in hell, Robert. Well done, Jack. No problem, Stanley. Just doing my job. I'll inform the Earl. Can you move, Stephen? Afraid not. I'm out of puff. Well then. We're just glad you're okay. And I'm glad you guys didn't forget about me. Of course we didn't. We'd never forget someone as important as you. Sir Robert. Hello, Thomas. Sir, is something wrong? I've been better. Have you recovered the will? Yes, but... Where's Stephen? Long story, but I do know where he is. Well, then take me there. Stephen, there you are. Sir Robert, how did it go with Richard? Sir? He's gone. For good. And what of the estate? It'll be business as usual. If I weren't to continue it, I feel like I'd be letting down my brother. But he's done such horrible things. That may be true, but I like to believe he's found atonement in his unfortunate demise. Now, let's try and get this case solved. Grr, we've inspected every bit of the will, and still there's nothing. Well, you better find something soon. This has been a waste of my time so far. We'll find something, sir. Don't you worry. Unfortunately, he might be right. This just might be a lost cause. I'm not giving up that easily, Robert. We have to get the estate back to you. Okay, I'm gonna have to close this case from you two. You've done nothing but stare at this paper for a half hour. Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, that's great. Now the will is soaked. Wait, Charles. Look. That's odd. The part that we've claimed to be forged isn't bleeding through the paper like the rest of the will. Sir Robert, what did you say the will was written with? Quill and... ink. But quill ink bleeds through paper, and right here, it isn't doing that. Then that must mean... We just proved the will was forged. Richard must have used a ballpoint pen when he forged it. Guess he didn't account for the will getting wet. Well, I'm sorry for misjudging you, Sir Robert. The estate truly is yours. Not a problem, sir. Now, let's have a real grand opening, shall we? Duke, I have something for you. What could you possibly have for me? You'll see. I want to thank you all for coming here today to celebrate the real grand opening of Ulfstead Castle. Despite for a short time being run by a revenge-filled man, my brother, I would still like to honor his name. He may not be here today, but his presence lives within us, in a sort of bittersweet way, I suppose. But, without further ado, I'd like to unveil something special. This estate can't be run by one engine, so well, I'll let you see for yourself. Come on out. Everyone, please welcome our newest additions to the Ulfstead fleet, Connor, Caitlin, and Millie. It's an honor to be here, sir.
We can't wait to start work here at the estate. Bonjour, everyone. I can't wait to work with you all.
Now let's cut that ribbon, shall we? Stephen, would you do the honors? I'd love to, Sir Robert. Sir Robert, I have someone special to introduce, or rather, reintroduce to you. Reintroduce to me? Who could you... Hello again, sir. Does he seem familiar? I'd be remiss if I didn't. Duke, I'm sorry. If I had the money, I would have... Don't waste your breath. I forgive you. I was thinking that Duke here could work at the estate, if it's okay with you two. Why, I'd be more than happy to let him work here. Duke, what do you think? Well, much as I'd love to, I feel my home is on the Scarlowy Railway. But I wouldn't mind coming up here once in a while. Is that fine with you, Sir Robert? Of course, Duke. After all, it was your choice, and who would I be to argue with you? Thank you, sir. It was nice to see you again. I feel the same. Well, Duke, let's take you home then, shall we? Thank you, Stephen, for everything. Today, we are gathered here to officially welcome a new engine to our fleet. This engine has faced many trials and tribulations throughout his time here, but has proven time and time again to be quite the asset and, for lack of a better term, a really useful engine. His heroic actions shall not go unnoticed. So without further ado, please welcome officially, Paxton. Welcome to the Northwestern, Paxton. It's an honor, sir. It's good to be officially welcomed. Way to go, Paxton! 3 cheers for Paxton! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! It must feel nice to have all these theatrics done in behind you, huh? Indeed. Although, in an ironic twist of fate, I miss my brother. No kidding. In a strange way, yes. Of course, I won't deny he's done terrible things. But he was family. I've learned a lot about being in a position such as mine. It takes a lot of bravery and responsibility to do something like this. I suppose I understand where you're coming from. Oh, and before I forget, I have something for you. Really? Yes, follow me. So what have you come to show me? I came here to personally thank you for your help in restoring Ulfstead Castle. It was no problem. The honor is all mine. The grand opening was fantastic, by the way. But couldn't you have told me all this back at the estate? Thank you so much. But I couldn't have told you at the estate, because your gift is much more than a simple thank you. Oh, what is it? Hello, my name's Skiff. Well, what do you think? I don't know what to say, Robert. Actions speak louder than words. I know, but... thanks. This means a lot. No trouble at all, John. No trouble at all.